Hello, and welcome to Talk to Tony Wilson. Can you believe 2020 is almost gone? It sure came in with a bang. This year has been definitely a learning curve for me. We've seen our share of sorrow, conflict, shame, and disgrace. But if we're not careful, we're going to carry some of this disgrace from 2020 right on into the year 2021. But I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some lasting relief, some peace on earth, some goodwill towards men and women. Yesterday, the governor of North Carolina issued a modified stay at home order between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. I was a little puzzled by that. I thought for sure North Carolina was getting ready to be shut down like some of the other states. I watched the governor through a live stream social media, and I read some of the comments on there from other viewers. Well, for some of them, I agreed with their comments. I understood what they're talking about. But some of the others, I just had to keep thinking about it. And I tried my best to just understand their point of view. But really, what really shocks me is that there are still people that don't believe COVID-19 is real. The cases in North Carolina are on the rise, as well as the number of deaths from COVID-19. On the live stream, someone posted the recovery rate for COVID-19 was 99%. I had to think about that a little bit. 99%, when you're just talking numbers, that's really not bad. But when we're talking about human lives, so if 99 and a half won't do, I am definitely not settled with the 99%. But the 1% that is left, that equals about 5,600 lives that was lost due to COVID-19. So is 99% recovery rate okay with you? Well, I guess it could be if you don't mind being that 1%. As speaking of recovery, how do we define this recovery? What do we consider as recovered from COVID-19? Well, I looked at my medical dictionaries, and they call recovery meaning to be well and return to health. And if you want to, you can do a Google search, and it says about the same thing. But do you realize after 7 to 8 months, there are people that continue to struggle with the results of COVID-19? Just because you see people that live through COVID-19 infection doesn't mean they are recovered. 99% recovered and 1% life lost does not, those numbers don't consider the middle ground. The people that have long-term effects from COVID-19, that's not even counted in that mix. So please don't believe everything you see, especially if it's on social media. And don't take social media as being the truth. Take time to look this stuff up yourself. I've read many different Facebook postings for people that's asking for healing, world healing. They're beautiful prayers. I say them myself. And I probably have shared some too. But they're beautiful. But my question is, are we ready for healing? Tell me something. Have you heard the story of the drowning man? Well, I've heard a few different versions of it. One with the man stranded in a body of water. I think he was in a boat. Another one with the man in the house where the house is just about flooded. And another one that I saw, the man was standing on the rooftop of a house where the house was almost submerged in water. Well, the man stood. Of course, he needed some help. He's prayed out for the Lord to save him, rescue him. Well, if you know the story of the man, the drowning man, there was at least 3 people that came out to rescue him. But those of you that know that story, what happened? He didn't go with either one of those people, and he drowned. So maybe you're asked, well, where am I coming from? What is she talking about? Y'all, the numbers continue to rise with this COVID infection and deaths related to those infections. If we are praying and asking for healing, why are we so upset about wearing a mask and having to social distance? Well, yeah, I know it's the holiday season and we want to socialize with our families, but take heed. Masking and social distancing is an attempt to rescue us so we don't drown. But we don't want to wear masks, we don't want to social distance, and we don't want to be placed on stay-at-home orders. And neither do we want anything to shut down. Well, people, that was at least 2 attempts to rescue us. And the 3rd attempt is on the way. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, the COVID vaccine. How many of you already said, nope, I ain't taking that? That's the 3rd rescue attempt. Did you say it? Did you say no already? Well, just wait. Let me put in my disclaimer. I am not telling you that you have to take it or that you do not have to take the COVID vaccine when it's ready. I'm just making sure you are aware that the water is rising. Our COVID infections and deaths related to COVID is increasing. And we are on our 3rd rescue attempt. So what are you going to do? Think about it. What are you going to do? Well, one more thought. Don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in. But the key is to just do your research. And don't use social media, especially not social media comments, as truth. Go to the ones that have the knowledge, the training, or the education in what you want to know. Or for COVID, if you want first-hand experience, if you want to know what it actually feels like to have COVID, or if it's real, go talk to somebody that's been had it, or that has it now. Don't talk to one person. Talk to a few different ones, because the symptoms are not the same. And I'm pretty sure they can give you some truth about what it's like and whether or not it's real. Metaphorically speaking, you do not have to follow Eve and the serpent when you know they're telling you wrong. Do your research and make the best decision for you and your family. Well, this is all. This is the end of another Talk to Tony Wilson. So to all I will say is have a great day.